It's Todd Ault. This is Jason Bartholomew. It's the 49th episode of Risk On. Why am I subdued? I'm not! Tomorrow's 50. Show turns 50 tomorrow. I'm excited, Jason. What about yourself?
Feeling good. We did a little Risk On Sports today for episode 1. We were going to talk about a game, but it got rained out, I think. So
It's April 12th. It is the 12th of April 2021. This is the 49th episode of Risk On. And I think we're getting better. We have a lot of improvement to do. The show's improved now because Skyla's in the house. Check out Skyla. There she is. Yay! Hold on. Here we go! All right, Skyla's on. We got some gold coins, too, for Skyla.
Yes.
All right.
Love it.
That's Mario jumping for
coins.
joy, getting some gold coins.
I like it.
We're back in Vegas. The studio's almost ready.
Coming along nicely.
POWW. I talk about it every day, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps creeping higher.
I like it. Making, it's looking good. It's making higher highs.
For full disclosure, we had about 800,000 shares. I keep cutting it back a few thousand per day as it goes higher. We scale usually up on the way. We took a big position in the hole, and so we scale out on the way. And so we're a believer that this thing is going to probably go higher.
Yeah.
This is a show about risk. It's about lifestyle. It's about poker. Today we did our first show on Risk on Sports. Jason is an expert at risk analysis when it comes to sporting events, specifically baseball. Sometimes we make money, which we did for the first 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we lose money, we did for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
But I predict we're going to have a winning week this week.
I think so.
We started off with POW doing well. A bunch of the small caps got hit today, though. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Was there a small cap rotation?
It was ugly today. I didn't even get... It was all red except for... Well, we can go through what we got. I think we had like 3 green tickers.
I'm going to read you just our IB account and tell you how ugly it was. For the audience, I'm going to tell you, okay? SSY down today, 19 cents or a big percentage loss here. POW up huge. It did 40 cents. AEZS down. CLBS down. Mosey up nicely. MOSY up nicely. Don't know why. NVOS continues the downslide after they did a pricing. They've been terrible. NVOS terrible. KIQ down. CleanSpark, despite the fact that Bitcoin was up, down today.
Frustrating.
NAK down. Box down. AVCT up 11 cents. There's a winner. SOS down. EBON down. QuantumScape can't escape the decline. Down 391. Canon gets crushed. Now, we bought Canon for full disclosure today, kind of at the close. Jason's a masochist, and so we put more on. We put more in the mining space. And once again, the POWW covered calls, they were up, so that worked for us because the price is going in the right direction. However, we got rescued from POWW today. Kind of a flat day. But I have been saying, now I'm short the Qs and I'm short the diamonds. They gave us a little bit of help. Mm-hmm. But from a portfolio analysis point, we have a lot of cash, as you went over with me.
Yeah.
Sunday, we spent 3 hours going over the portfolio. Nothing to do right now. I'm not a fan of anything.
Tomorrow we'll have something to do.
But let me tell you, the story of the week is going to be, what do you think it's going to be?
Inflation numbers tomorrow.
I don't agree.
CPI. What do you think?
No. What's the story of the week? Come on.
That's what I was thinking at. From the market standpoint?
No, you know what it is.
Of course.
Come on.
Wednesday, Coinbase.
Coinbase is the play of the week.
Here we go!
And we're all over Coinbase. And the debate is whether what we're going to pay for Coinbase, what we're going to put in. Jason, of course, wants us to put all of our money in one stop. Just kidding. He didn't say that, actually. It's actually stressful because I know we want to buy it. It's a direct listing.
It is.
I'm hearing some insane numbers, right? 100 billion market cap, direct listing.
Got it right here.
It's going to be a challenge of what we're going to put to work there because there's no allocation this way. You got to buy it when the market wants it, right?
Yes.
It's going to be up huge, in my opinion. Just my opinion. This is a show about risk. These are just our opinions. We put our money where our mouth is. Do not take financial advice from the two of us Although I don't know why you can't take advice from me because, it's not bad advice, but
No.
you can't take it, my lawyer says. No advice from me. What you can do is do your analysis and talk to your financial professional, a licensed financial professional, and tell them what we're doing and consider what you want to do. But we're just telling you what we do. This is a show about lifestyle. Like I'm getting those Can-Am Mavericks.
Those are
those
cool.
four-wheelers. We're going to film that. Yes, I can fit in one. All those smartasses out there, I can fit in one nice and well. And we're talking about Risk on Sports, which I had even though we got our ass beat.
Yeah.
I had a good time with you this weekend. You really do know baseball. It's fun to be with you.
We got smashed. Hey, listen, there's other stuff that's coming up. One of your favorite companies has earnings.
Which one? Boeing?
No, let's think about it. You
IEAP?
said their service went to absolute dog. Beep.
Oh, my God, Delta. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, Delta service. I just got back from Costa Rica. Delta just throws you a bag with some water and some little Perels you can break off and says, go sit down, jackass.
Oh
They
my
don't even
gosh.
care about you. It felt like to me on that plane. I'm a Diamond member, and they didn't upgrade us. There was 25 seats available, and the flight attendants, they were like, here's your bag, go sit down.
COVID. Yeah, you can't.
Because of COVID, no Fresca allowed, no drinks. You can't have a Diet Coke. If they serve you a Diet Coke, you're going to get COVID.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I'm sorry, Josh, is that off limits? That what you
Oh,
said?
boy, no.
I'm just commenting on the fact that the service is poor.
They have an excuse.
Didn't used to be.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll stroll back. You literally walk on the plane and they give you a bag with water and say, go sit down, you diseased, infested mongrel.
Goldman Sachs earnings this week.
Yes, for sure.
And Jamie Dimon has JP Morgan has earnings.
Skyla,
Yeah.
what'd you think of Pizza Rock?
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was really good. I got a pepperoni.
What's a pepperoni?
It was what is that called?
It's kind of like a calzone,
Calzone.
right?
Yeah, it was a calzone.
Half calzone,
It
half
was
stromboli.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Got it, for sure.
Yeah, pepperoni. It was good.
I went to Pizza Rock because Andrea and Jason wouldn't stop talking about Pizza Rock. What did we get? Is it Detroit pizza?
Yeah. What did you get? The Michigan Avenue, thin.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
thin crust.
thin crust.
The thin crust is good, but I like the Domino's thin crust better. And believe it or not, I'm not a big Domino's fan, but their thin crust is really good. It's kind of really thin. It wasn't bad there. Theirs
Right.
was good. I want to be clear.
Yeah.
Their Michigan, no, it wasn't
The
Michigan.
Detroit red top, the thick,
Yeah.
Neapolitan.
Oh no,
the-
theirs was a Michigan thin top, right?
Yeah.
Crusty New York or something they call it. Super crusty or super crispy
Yeah,
or something.
something
Cracker
like that.
thin,
Cracker.
right?
Cracker thin.
Yeah, that's what it
right.
was.
But the pizza, the one you ordered, which I was a skeptic of,
Yeah, I know. But
was clearly the best.
it was good.
It was good. What was
Yeah.
it called? Detroit?
Detroit red top. It's got the sauce. It's a lot of cheese on there.
It's
which
very
I-
thick.
Yeah, I know you like the cheese.
Yeah, it was
though.
good.
I-
That was great pizza, man.
Todd likes to add Parmesan on top of everything. Which,
what goes bad with Parmesan?
yeah, I agree.
Just don't put it on your shrimp or your lobster and you're good.
But you asked for them to bring out the. Now here's another case. You're like, hey, can you bring me the Parmesan shaker, or grinder? And they come out with a little plastic thing.
it's like a plastic thing this big. I'm not joking around. It's like a little tiny plastic thing,
Yeah.
like a thimble with a lid on it. Because of COVID, they might give me COVID
Yep.
with the Parmesan.
COVID Parmesan.
Come on, COVID. Here's two. It was absurd.
Anyway, the place was pretty cool. It's out in there's two of them. I wanted to go
Is there
downtown.
only two locations?
Yeah, the Green Valley Ranch we went to, the district area.
Skylar was there.
Yep,
Christy was there. Andrea was there.
yep.
We kind of had a little pizza fest last night.
It was pretty cool.
But I didn't eat garlic bread because I know that bread on pizza is still bread, but it doesn't have the same effect on me as eating garlic bread. For some reason, I eat garlic bread and I just it's like a toxic wasteland for me. I don't know what happens with it. I love it going in. I do. I love garlic bread, man.
You
What
held
can I
out
say?
though. You held out.
I did hold out, especially Andrew's like, "Oh, look, they got garlic bread, Todd.
I know.
Let's have some for sure."
That's
What's wrong?
yeah, I was-
Digressing to
we-
garlic bread here.
We had a sound for that, but I lost it.
You had a sign
A garlic bread sound?
Yeah, well,
Toasty. That's great.
There it is.
That's great. It's our first day back of the week. It's Monday. It's all about Coinbase. Coinbase has gone public this week for those of you home gamers. Do you have a Coinbase account?
50 billion. Yeah, I got one.
I have a Coinbase
Pro.
account.
Yep.
Skylar, do you have a Coinbase account?
Not yet.
Do you trade crypto?
No.
Skylar, tomorrow we're going to open a Coinbase account in your name right online. Right on, Josh. Josh wants to see a
Ooh.
Coinbase account open. Can we do that for Skylar?
Yeah, yeah.
She's going to one of the many people that can trade crypto.
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Skyla, you're 20 years old, right? When will you be 21? Don't give everyone the exact birth date, but the month is October, right?
October, yes.
20 years old, moved here from Northern California.
Yeah.
Why are you here again?
To work for you.
Wow, look at that. I feel excited to work for me. Mm-hmm. Exciting.
We've got a.
So Skyla is going to be our experiment in helping a 20-year-old build a portfolio.
I like that. Are we going to use Webull?
Are we using Webull?
I like Webull.
Oh, is she going to trade on? Okay, but we're going to open her Coinbase account too, right?
Well, yeah. Well, she'll have crypto with Webull. Yeah, let's do Coinbase too.
So she can have a Webull and crypto.
Yeah, let's do that because
Right.
Coinbase is going public. That'd be a good thing to do.
Right. Jason, why don't we cover the market today?
You know what? The market was pretty boring. The Dow was down 54, 33,745. NASDAQ was down 50, 13,850. The S&P was literally flat. It was 41.28. It was down like, I don't know, 0.5. Bitcoin was right at 60,000 when we came on air. It was between like 59 and 61 over the last 24 hours. Ethereum, 21.37. And then oil was up 40 cents to 59.71. Gold, 17.31, down $13 per ounce. Silver, 24.86, down 47 cents per ounce. Copper, $4.02. You know, copper's been holding $4. It actually approached the all-time high as on a 5-year high. You're going to be seeing copper, a lot of strength in copper, and the reason I think that is because of the upcoming infrastructure bill. We're going to be looking at a lot of uses for copper in green energy, green technology, infrastructure movements as far as buildings, bridges, some other things that require copper, and of course concrete, and of course steel. So there are some correlating plays that you can look at regarding the upcoming infrastructure bill. And the reason I think the infrastructure bill is going to get passed is because Joe Biden has stated publicly that he'd be willing to work with some of the Democrats who are opposed to that maximum increased tax rate on the corporate level from 28% to possibly work down to 25%. So a little bit of flexibility in negotiations.
I'm going to spell it out for you guys, everybody. Skyla. Skyla, not Skyler. And then, by the way, everyone makes that mistake. Don't worry. I don't ever call her that. I called her Skylab since she was 3 years old. Because at one time, none of you probably know this, but there was a thing going around the Earth. It was a space station called Skylab. And when I met her, I said, oh, Skyla, Skylab, and it just stuck for a while. Now I don't call her Skylab that often.
You do sometimes.
She's getting
Hey,
ready.
Madison's on.
I know.
What's up, Madison? Madison. Oh, I love Madison. Madison, I want to say, and by the way, for the record, just so we're clear, you kind of back me up with Madison on this one. Did I not say she's super photogenic?
She is super photogenic.
Oh my God, her pictures are so pretty. She's doing a lot of great pictures. I really think she's super photogenic.
She's coming out here this month.
Oh,
You know
right
that?
on.
Yeah,
Everyone
for her birthday.
Yeah, she is a very pretty girl, but amazingly photogenic. Beautiful eyes, smart girl. And I saw that she's doing a lot of sailing with that boyfriend of hers, right? They catch fish and gaff them too?
He probably does.
I bet
she
he
doesn't.
does catch
yeah,
fish and gaff them.
probably.
We got a question about a ticker here.
No, I want to say something about the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of YouTube stocks are down. Today was terrible for some of the small cap stocks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a big rotation out. It was bloody.
It was very bloody.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at going, but I actually just felt like we're still well positioned. I kept looking at would I buy more today, and the answer is probably I would.
A lot of them is for sure.
Yeah, so that's why we didn't deal with it. I was just frustrated that we don't have, when we look at these things pulling back, we're like, why are they giving so much back, right? Makes no sense to me.
There's a couple that I was really questioning today, especially CleanSpark. And you know what? SOS came out with news about acquiring power plants, and the market just brushed it off.
One thing that was strange was you see crypto at 60,000, kind of perfect timing for Coinbase's IPO, but a bunch of the tickers were down, and even Riot wasn't lifting. It's kind of baked in the cake, right?
Yeah. Riot and Mara were baked in, but Canon came out with horrible earnings, and that's why we looked at it.
Now they make the Avalon miner, right?
They do. Yeah,
They got crushed today.
They're like second in global sales in miners.
It was like $18, $19 stock down $5, $6.
Yeah, 30%
Looked terrible.
haircut for sure.
Look at Madison. Oh, so she did say thanks so much. Love you guys. Hey, I said it. You're supposed to say love you, Todd. You can say I love you guys if you want to, but whatever. No, Madison, I'm just teasing you. Brody, just teasing Madison a little bit. Anyways, this is what's cool about being able to see the audience's comments.
Yes.
It's one thing I love about YouTube. Whenever we do like TV shows, you really can't see it. And for some reason, when you're on TV, you're not as loose. But when you're on YouTube, you kind of get to enjoy yourself a little bit more, and you can interact with the audience. I kind of like the feeling a lot. Reminds me of Jim Cramer interacting with the audience, but he only has like 2 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's still traditional kind of TV cable.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, the lightning round, stuff like that too. Like,
Right.
But
Can't
we-
get as much done.
Yeah.
Yeah, love fishing mass. Okay, this is great. You want to go to any charts, or what do you want to do next? What's in your mind?
A couple things. So
You
there's
seen what's going on in Minnesota?
that you just read my mind, dude.
I know I
Do
did.
me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you pull up ticker DGLY? Just go right over top of that.
DGLY?
Yeah.
Oh, can you pull that down for a second? DGLY.
Thank you. DGLY.
Oh, is that Dollar General?
No, DGLY.
DGLY.
There it is.
Digital Alley. Wow. Okay, let's go to that screen. Thanks, Nick. What's up with that?
So this is going to be in play if the officer in Minnesota is found not guilty.
Why?
It's like a law enforcement protection play.
Which one?
Body
Which-
cameras.
Which one? Wait. The George Floyd one?
Yeah, that's the one that's queued up now. That's in trial. So I'm assuming that's the one that's going to come out with a verdict before the. Well, what happened recently was it's ongoing. It's fluid.
Right.
But the trial for Floyd is ongoing, and we're going to have a verdict soon. And this is a body camera play.
Josh, what's the logic about this topic here? We got to be sensitive.
Yeah.
Because let me say it, and then you realize, regardless of what happened there, it was really tough for people to watch the guy be like sort of sat on for a long time.
Knee on the neck. I
Knee
saw
on the
that.
neck.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I mean, horrible.
Regardless of what actually happened, like we don't know exactly what happened. We weren't there.
You're just saying that this stock right here was the digital body armor camera thing.
Yeah. So
Right.
I think that here's the whole point of this. What happened was tragic. It's terrible. Loss of life is horrible. But DGLY could hold law enforcement more accountable with more body cameras instituted in different law enforcement agencies. That's why this play could be in play.
Hey, listen, I heard a terrible story last night about an officer who was shot, and the reality is they take risk every day with their life, and when you pull over for someone a common stop, and I'm not talking about the Minnesota incident, but I am talking about the incident that you told me about.
Yeah.
It's terrible, and they take a ton of risk. And if body armor, camera armor,
Right.
cameras can help them, then so be it.
All
right?
of it. Yeah. Cameras for transparency, body armor for protection, just the entire thing. I know Roland was talking about this, and he actually gave me some information about that tragedy for the law officer. I think, where's that, New Mexico?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so-
pretty ugly.
Anyway, so that's something to keep on your radar. Another thing is GWAC, GWAC. We own it.
We're long that stock.
Well, it's a SPAC with Cypher Mining. A lot of anticipation of the Coinbase IPO could keyword lead to some sympathy plays, and GWAC would be a SPAC that could be a sympathy play to the Coinbase IPO, along with other crypto tickers that we own.
For full disclosure, we're long GWAC, we're long SOS, we're long EBON, we're long Clean Spark.
Yep. And what else? Oh, Canon.
We just bought Canon today.
Yeah, and that's Canon, that's Canon, the semiconductor
right?
chip. Yeah, that's not
CAN.
Canon, the photography company. Just to let you guys know.
Yeah, we bought that. We bought that today.
Yeah.
Right.
What else do I have queued up over there for us? I know one that Skyla's getting ready to. Skyla, you want to see this one? Todd, let's go ahead and bring this one up.
Which one is it?
Here we go. Todd will let you know. All right, here's one that we're full disclosure, we're long on, and we're currently we're getting hit on this one. QuantumScape Corporation. Skyla, did you have a question about that one?
Yeah, are you going to add to your position, Todd?
Hey, did you know
You
that?
thought about it?
Am I going to add to QuantumScape?
Yeah, she wants to know.
You don't want to know?
What kind of cover? This is. I ask the
I wanna
questions
know.
around here.
Hey, she's new. She's got a question.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't know why it's down. I did see a meme though of they loved it at 60 and there's no one there at 40.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like they're lining up to buy it at 60, and then like I wish I had that meme, but at $40 there's like no takers.
Hey, just want to let you guys know we had a good broadcast over the weekend. KEIB 1150 AM Los Angeles and Orange County. iHeartRadio app for Patriot Network. It's on at 1 o'clock on Sundays. You can get it all over the world on the iHeartRadio app, which was great, right?
Yeah. Skyla, did you want to know about any other tickers or no? I thought you had like a marijuana ticker.
Can I do a little more business?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, so Risk on Sports is every day at 12 o'clock. It's 20 minutes out of your day. If you love sports betting, you're going to love Jason. You're going to love Crypto Joe. We talk about sports. We talk about risk in sports, how to bet them, what we're doing. Very transparent. We disclose everything we bet on, and we provide you proof of it. We're not one of those guys out there saying, we bought this, or this is our big pick. Call us. We're telling you what we're doing. It's for entertainment purposes. But Jason, you're up big still.
Yeah, we're up double, almost
We doubled
95%.
in about 10 days, right?
Yeah, where else can you double your money in 10 days
We
legally?
actually were up 4 by.
Okay, but
We were actually up about 4 times our money.
Okay,
or was it 3.5? It was like 3.5 times.
3,300 for
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
3.25. We're still up double. We had a pretty disappointing weekend. A little sad to see the Angels get their whipped. They got their butts whipped, man.
They did.
I mean, and you called it. You said that stadium's for hitters, and Toronto decided they were going to hit the ball 15 times.
15 runs.
15 runs. I felt like I was watching like a what is it, a volleyball game or something.
Yeah, Madison said, Skyla, make sure you get your questions
I know.
in. That's
I
good.
saw that.
There's nothing wrong with
Butt
that.
out, Madison.
Hey, what do you think about, I'm hearing Ravi's got some information here. There was an
DGLY.
Knoxville law enforcement.
Oh, no, they were asking about more details, like what actually happened.
Oh, no, the Knoxville just happened. Jeez, man. I don't know. This is crazy.
Yeah, we don't comment on the police stuff because it's controversial
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
just-
two
it's-
sides to the story.
It's ongoing, too. Like, it's fluid. You don't want to give any kind of comments about anything
I really
like that.
I feel bad for any victim, and I feel really bad for police officers because I don't know how they do their job.
Well, they're victims,
I mean,
too.
That police
Everybody's-
officer the other day you showed me
Yeah.
was shot basically pulling someone over.
Yeah,
right? It's a tough call either way. It's not something I'd be miserable with it.
I just want to say one thing. I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment and self-defense. And, there can be instances where there have been instances where there's emergency situations that require where someone, law enforcement, gets overwhelmed or something happens where armed legal citizen comes to the rescue of law enforcement. But, there's always situations where you put your life at risk as a law enforcement officer. And, sometimes humans make decisions that aren't, the best decision at the time. So let's just hope that, we can just go about our daily lives, and the less violence, the better. Just because I'm a gun owner doesn't mean I'm promoting any kind of aggressive behavior or anything. Sometimes that's, not taken, in the real world, that's serious stuff. So whenever you can avoid some kind of violent situations, please just do that. That's all.
All right, here we go. All right, let's, Nick, bring up QuantumScape, the first stock we're going to look at here.
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath. And I'll point out to you that I bought it on the news of the Volkswagen news.
There it is.
What do you got to say about that? Down $7 in 5 days, down 14%. Mm-hmm. It's even down in the aftermarket.
Volkswagen owns 20% of this company.
Yeah, they have today. That's today. Today was literally just a massive sell-off here. Doesn't look good.
Not right now, it doesn't.
Nick, can we go back to that? I know you're trying to keep off the screen a little bit here, but let's go back to it. I'm not done. Here's the 6-month year-to-date. Well, it's down $11 or $8 year-to-date. I mean, it's effectively below where it started off year-to-date.
This thing
But a
went
year
to-
ago, it's
yeah.
still up $31, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's up 322%.
From a year ago. And 5 years ago wasn't around.
Yeah.
So it's still a winner if you got in early. It's a loser in the year-to-date here.
We bought the year-to-date top.
The
is what
last
he's
6
saying.
months is in the last 6 months it's still up $26, so it's up 177% in the last 6 months. So the last 4 months it's really given a lot back. Look at this. It was $130 with this. Was it 125?
Yeah, Ravi's asking why no stop losses for QuantumScape. You want to take that one?
Robbie, we don't operate from a stop loss perspective. We operate from a total portfolio perspective. What something makes up of the portfolio. Just because something goes down doesn't mean we still don't like it. And we enter in a position where we can increase our position if we think we still like it. We haven't really increased it much. In fact, when QuantumScape went to $52 the other day,
Yeah.
we sold part of it.
Yeah.
We only had 8,000 shares. Today we put another 1,000 shares on right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 9,000 shares.
At about 50.
And we would take no. I think our cost is lower. I think our cost is 49.
49? Okay.
And we would put more on, like a moron. We would put more on. Hey, that was funny, right?
That was great.
Falcon Punch!
That was funny, and we'd put more on if we believed that it was fine. But the way it's declining right now, it's not performing well, and so we have to take a look at it. We're not really adding to this position,
No.
and we have a thesis with it, but the thesis is not going in the right direction, Robbie.
Well, solid state battery lithium is going to take a little bit longer, but the fact that the largest, Volkswagen is 20% invested. Well, they own 20% of QuantumScape.
Sure.
And there's a lot of big players that are in QuantumScape. So it's going to take a little while, but if they come out with a solid state lithium battery that will perform better than the lithium liquid, then there's going to be huge ramifications for the auto industry.
Robbie just asked, what if it keeps going down? Robbie, everything we do in our portfolio is a relative conversation. So there's three parts to our portfolio. There's the activist stuff we do, which is where I'm taking a position for the company where I believe we file a 13D and I believe we can affect management change. There's volatility trading, where we trade based on how much volatility is in a particular sector or name. And then there's investments like we have in Boeing and Icon Enterprises, and we have an investment in QuantumScape. And if it continues to underperform the market over time, we evaluate them on a weekly basis. We'll cut the position back, and as it continues to underperform, we will not add to it. If we add to it and it continues to underperform, we cut it back, and eventually we blow it out.
Yep.
So the analysis, Robbie, is a constant analysis of what the overall portfolio is doing. But relative to our investments, which we just talked about, the vast majority of our money is in activism. And so, wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, for sure. Those 13D filings
Are big,
Yeah.
and so we'll have $1 to $3 to $5 to even $10 million positions.
Yep.
So the smaller positions are looked at relative to the performance.
Like, for example, some of the targets that we like to look at have certain criteria for market cap, just certain parameters. But POW, for example, that would have been a 13D position had it been for not the criteria exceeding what we're looking at.
Yeah, it would have been a while ago. It would have
Yeah.
had to have been when it was bigger, smaller market cap.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
That market cap, I think, is 600 million.
Yeah, it's huge now.
Yeah, we
Yep.
wouldn't be an activist player there.
Nope.
If you were in activism to get the position I would want, which would be about 9.9%. On a $600 million stock, it'd be about $60 million deployed.
Yeah, it's just too.
Yeah, it's just too big for us.
However, on a 50 million market cap company, you could take a look at certain things where around that market cap, and that's possible.
Roland says diamond hands.
Diamond hands.
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't think we're slippery hands. I mean, things will slide right out if I don't like them, right?
that's true.
We cut a lot. We rotate a lot. But we also, when we see the market rotating against names that we like, we then shift our focus to, is there an opportunity there?
Yeah.
So I'm an opportunity player, and I want to, when I look at stuff running, when I ran a hedge fund before and the money I run now, I look at stuff relative to its performance and whether it's out of favor. One of the reasons I'm looking at Credit Suisse, I just actually had this conversation with Will this morning. Credit Suisse wasn't performing well before the news. It wasn't performing well before COVID. So he asked, why would I want to own it right now? Because financials are ripping. Mm-hmm. But I want to own Credit Suisse, I believe, but I haven't taken a full position. I've taken a small position.
Right.
I'm monitoring it. I want to own Credit Suisse because I believe that management's going to be forced to make changes, and therefore their underperformance will lead to future better performance. That's no different than Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo went to $40, but guys, remember this was $23. This was a stock that even Warren Buffett got rid of. And if you use that analysis, you wouldn't have been able to buy. I want to buy when there's blood in the streets. Someone asked me the other day, I just bought recently a REIT, and when you looked at the financials, you went, oh God, Todd, why'd you buy that? And I told the guy who asked me, a guy on our executive committee, I said, I buy stuff that, I got to be careful how I worded this because I know what I said. I buy, I know the words I use and they're not appropriate. I said, I buy distressed stuff
That's good.
that would be in the garbage, and I'm trying to figure out how to say this. When I buy stuff, so when we buy technology trades, we're buying momentum, things that you think have some sort of momentum into them.
Right.
When I'm buying things that are distressed or broken, it's because I believe I can fix them.
Right.
And I have a track record of fixing them, actually. Ironically, if you look at the things I've done over my lifetime, I have bought things that other people didn't want, and then later they wanted them.
I think I can explain it. So,
Can you?
Yeah. So, like, for example, when you're in a neighborhood, this could be particularly a nice neighborhood where they might have like a curb alert. They put something out there that they just don't want to mess with anymore. Maybe it's a little bit.
Are you saying
messed
that I'm
up.
picking stuff up off the curb?
Yeah, you're grabbing it, dusting it off.
Am I dumpster diving?
You kind of are.
Wow.
Yeah.
He called me a dumpster diver.
Like, there's one TIRX right now that you might want to be looking at in the dumpster.
What's TRX?
TIRX. I mean, you should take a look at it.
What is it?
Roland showed me. It's let's get a look at it. TIRX.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's very fluid right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Roland. China-based holding company.
Okay.
Look at this thing.
Right out of
it
the
was down
gate.
80% today. How do you like me now?
All right, we're not recommending you
No.
buy this. Please,
We're
everyone
not.
on the screen, we don't own this. We're not long this. For full disclosure, I've never seen this stock before. I have no idea what it's down for.
That's your half-pipe skateboard ramp there. You like that?
What do they do for a living here?
It looks like they're a holding company. They distribute two major groups of insurance products, including property and casualty insurance. What, did somebody just file a massive claim and just destroy it?
Yeah, someone got sick or something.
Wow. Look at that.
Hey, Skyla,
Mm-hmm.
how you like Vegas so far?
I like it a lot, actually. I like the heat. I didn't think. I mean, we haven't hit the peak of the heat.
We're not 118
Yeah, we haven't hit
degrees
the
yet.
peak of the heat yet,
Right.
but I like warmer climates. So and I love the house. I mean, it's awesome. So I like living here so far a lot.
Right.
But I need to get furniture so I can sit in my apartment.
Do you not have any furniture?
I have a bed,
But no furniture.
yeah, I don't have like a couch or a table or anything.
Where are you
like
going to buy that
yet.
stuff?
I don't know. Sometimes you can find good things at consignment shops that are nice, but
So, Skyla, when I
don't
decided
know.
I was going to move the company here and the family here, sell my house in Orange County and move to Las Vegas, and I first said I was doing that, you said I'm going right away. Why did you?
I found out over email. You sent an email to someone else, and then I have your email. So then I was like, oh, I guess we're moving to Vegas. You didn't even tell me. I found out, and then you came home and
Oh,
were
you
like,
mean as my executive assistant, you because you're in charge of reading some of my emails.
yes.
You read an email that said I'm moving the company to Nevada.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, great. Okay, I guess it's happening because we had talked about it, but it wasn't final.
right.
And then I found out over email, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's what's happening then.
But why the decision to like immediately decide to go? Can I tell you something before
Yeah.
you answer that question? I told the company we were moving, and Jason, I'm not joking around. I think people didn't believe me. I said we're moving into Nevada. Everyone's going to get an offer, a package to move. We're going to be headquartered. We're moving in on Bradley. But those of you who don't know, we share an office space with Bradley, and we have half the building. He has half, or about maybe it's something like. Maybe we have 2/3 or 1/3 here. I don't know. It's like a not exact percentage, but
Right.
almost.
Yeah. We occupy the whole second floor. So.
Brad and us occupy the whole second floor, but for I told people we were moving, and I don't think people believe me. I think they thought I would change my mind.
I think so. Because it's a big move. We've lived in California our whole life.
Yeah, I was there for
And you
45
have- yeah.
years, 46 years.
So it was big, but I didn't get a bad feeling about it. Like I wasn't scared, which made me feel really like, comfortable. I was like, okay, well, this is happening. It didn't like make me super nervous. So I
You were
followed
born
my
in
intuition.
California, lived
yeah.
there your whole life, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm moving to Nevada.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of love it here. What about you, Jason? You love it here?
Yeah. So I came, August, July of 2020, before you said you were moving the company.
Right.
Andrew and I just decided to drop everything and move to Vegas.
Well, you told me you were moving to Vegas, and I told you I'm considering moving to Vegas, Florida, Washington. So on my agenda
Yeah.
was Washington to be up there with Will, right?
Mm-hmm.
Texas, because all my exes live in Texas. No, actually, I used to sing a little bit, so I can sing better than that if you want me to.
It's true. You
Florida.
Yep.
And Florida was a big contender. It was a huge contender. And Florida was way up there for me, except it's all the way on the opposite side of my parents.
Right.
Whereas Vegas is about 3.5, 4 hours from my parents.
Arizona, right? Too.
I looked at Arizona, but no. It wasn't working for me.
Yeah.
I liked being a little further from the border.
Right.
And Nevada offered all the things I want to do, right? Which is like
They have, yeah.
it's a risk-on moment in Nevada.
yeah.
Everything's risk-on in Nevada, right?
Yep.
The heat's a risk-on. Don't leave your dog in the car too long. I
Right.
mean, there's a bunch of things that are bad. Things can go wrong and right here.
We could run out of water.
You could buy a Tesla though, and then leave the dog in the car.
That's true. But
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think people understand how we live outside of Las Vegas in a really rural, like not rural, but like
Yeah.
quiet. I mean, how quiet is it, right?
It feels like you're camping in the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah, it's so
the
quiet,
house.
right?
You
And our
can't
house
hear
is at the
anything.
base of the Red Rock Mountains. Is it the Red Rock Mountains? Is that what those are? I think they're the Red Rock
No,
Mountains.
it's not the Red Rock. That's west. That's Summerlin.
But
Yeah, it's the Southern Highlands.
yeah,
It's-
but so our house is at the base of the rocks, and
Yeah.
there's not kind of nothing on the other side. Very
Yeah.
quiet, and for me, everything. People traveling all over the world come to Vegas. I see a lot of people when I coach and do consulting there. They come into Vegas. It's really easy people to see people at the office. There's an international airport, a private
Yeah.
airport.
Yep.
Every place you could ever thought to entertain, shop, everything's here.
Yeah.
And I don't
We
think
got
people-
hockey. We got football.
And I don't think.
It's nice.
Well, football? What do you mean?
What do you mean the Raiders?
Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what do you?
So
think?
you think I'm going to have a commentary on the Raiders?
Well, I'm a Steelers fan.
I'm a Steelers fan, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. And all I can tell you is when I was in Los Angeles, the Raiders fans beat up a Steelers fan. I'm not a fan of the Raiders. I'm not a fan of the Raiders at all, but I'm going to stay off that topic.
Yeah, I don't
I'm not a
blame
fan. Okay.
Yeah.
However, there's a beautiful stadium where an NFL team plays. I won't mention their name. I myself would go to a game there to see the Broncos, to see the Steelers,
Yep.
to see the Chargers. Actually, I'd go there to see any team but the Raiders happen to play there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the point I'm making is I think people think of Vegas, they think of like dark casinos and gambling.
Right.
But here you have recreational shooting, hunting, fishing, lake mead. Actually, why am I selling this? Stay away. Please don't come
Yeah.
over here. We don't,
Especially- yeah.
we don't need
There's
people.
too many people
There's
already.
actually not that many people in Vegas, actually. It's only 300 some thousand people. The entire population of Nevada is only 3 million. In Orange County, there was more than 3 million people.
Yeah.
It's
Are we
just
losing you? You look a little
tourists.
tired.
I think there's like 600,000 in the city.
Oh, really?
No, more than that. 2 million.
No chance.
No, in the proper city.
No.
You'd think in Clark County, maybe 2 million in Clark County. We could look it up.
We got to look up that statistic. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, the
You
state.
think there's 2 million?
Yeah. So Reno comprises the rest of it, a small piece. Yeah. Interesting.
Really? All right, so be it.
Well, yeah, you were in Orange County. I was in South Florida. There's like 6 million people there.
Right.
Palm Beach, Broward, Dade, huge.
Little Havana.
Yeah, Little Havana. Park your car there. Go to the Marlins game.
It's a plantain special. Get
Man,
all the
it's-
plantains you want.
It's awesome. You got great diversity: Haitians, Jamaicans, Cubans.
You do have a lot of diversity there.
Tons.
Yeah.
Brazilians.
A lot of great looking people in
Yeah,
in
Venezuela.
Florida.
Tons.
Right.
So.
Good food,
Yep.
for sure.
Great food.
One of my favorite Greek places down there, Athena's.
Highways are real easy to get.
Yeah.
95,
Yeah, for
smooth.
sure.
So.
Why did I not move to Florida though? Because you sweat like it's dog. Like it's like the humidity is like it's so past humidity there. Like if it's 100% humidity there, it's like 120 there, and I know that's not possible. It rains at any single moment.
Which is good.
The
like the
place is
rain.
like a humid hot box.
What about here? It's an oven.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's a dry heat.
Oh, here we go. It's a dry heat.
That's what older people say.
Man, I don't know. I think I'd take the Florida heat over the Vegas heat. Comment in the chat.
Really?
Yeah, I want to know.
No way.
If you had to, where would you?
Come on.
Let me see what we got here. Florida or Nevada? What would you rather deal with? 90 degrees and 90% humidity, or $1.15 and the airplanes can't even take off because the air's so thin? Let me know.
Yeah.
Hey, I see comments about POWW being strong. We appreciate that. That's true. We see the third in there. Caesar, Florida weather is the worst. Now Caesar just came from there. He actually moved to Florida. He said it's the worst.
I got people.
This is a guy from Mexico who's
Yeah,
saying
I know.
Florida's the worst weather.
Dude,
Dude, I've been to Mexico when it's pretty hot down there.
dry heat or humid.
Chunk Turan said Florida over Vegas.
Did he say that?
Yep. The
The
third,
third
said,
drunk Turan said over Florida?
yeah, he also said
Yeah.
the exodus from Cali is real. Well, we know that.
Doesn't seem as big as we think it is. It's
Every
big.
other plate in here is California.
Yeah. Especially at the casinos and the parking structures, like almost everyone is California, and then there's some from
Yeah,
other
but
places.
they're here to travel.
Yeah,
A lot of
I
them
know.
are proud. They just don't want to change their plates yet.
Oh, I'm changing my plates.
Yeah.
Oh, you can rest your. Oh, this is important. Hey, this is a public service announcement. I want to make sure all of you know this. If you trade crypto like I do,
Oh, yeah.
I trade crypto on Robinhood and I trade it on Webull. And I moved my address from California to Nevada, and it instantly got a message from Robinhood saying, we are not licensed to trade crypto in Nevada. And now I cannot trade crypto on my Robinhood app. Now on Coinbase Trader, I can, because they're apparently licensed here. But Robinhood is not licensed in Nevada.
I did not know that.
I guess people from Nevada aren't good enough to trade crypto on Robinhood. Or our government in Nevada doesn't want us to do that.
Yeah, you can full out gamble on anything here, but except, well, they don't have scratch offs either.
They don't have scratch offs?
Nope.
They don't have a lotto here because they have Keno 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I'm missing out on XRP Play, TIRX, and I'm missing out on. I'm sorry, I'm getting FOMO'd right now. CSCW.
Why?
Those are
Why?
three.
You gotta get over this.
God.
That's how we overbet.
No, but these are legit plays right
I'm
here.
just kidding around. Hey, XRP, by the way, let's talk about crypto a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, they were sued and the founders were sued over it being a security.
Correct.
It's pretty major rulings against the SEC regarding XRP. Now, that has really kind of been a rocket ship, right?
Yeah.
It was up $1. It was up 39% on the other day. Where's it at now? Where's XRP now?
$1.38. The daily chart you can see.
Sure.
Look at that.
That's ripped. Yeah, XRP is ripped. I'm going to pull it up, but we are definitely, want to be clear, we are not in any way recommending XRP, but this particular cryptocurrency has definitely had a couple wins. They call it Ripple,
Correct.
and it's ripping.
A lot of speculation in Ripple that the government was going to use this as a digital coin. That was pure speculation.
Yeah, let's go to that chart. So you can see that they got a ruling Friday, and this is off to the races here. They've gotten 2 rulings.
Yep.
And the SEC, the court said that they can get the records of the internal documents of the SEC's conversation about Ripple relative to Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Right.
A major ruling.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting situation for the SEC there.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's all I can comment about that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sure.
Anyways, let's go back to the XRP chart for a second. I want to go a little further because when they were charged, this thing was, if you see down here, went down to, I want to go a little further. They went down when they were charged down to in the 20-cent range. They got crushed.
Oh, yeah. Destroyed.
So this is not something we're recommending you trade or own. We're simply pointing this out for investment purposes. Now, why are we on TLRY? Let's stay here. Why are we on TLRY? Tell me why.
Skyla wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Skyla, what do you want to talk about marijuana for?
Why would I
Skyla,
not?
do you hold on a second? Skyla, do you use marijuana for recreational or medicinal purposes? Medicinal. Is it medicine for you, Skyla?
It is medicine for
Is
me.
it?
It helps with anxiety and sleep, like a lot with sleep.
Let me say for the record, when it comes to sleep, one or two, well, how do I say this, Josh? Using medicinal cannabis can be extremely helpful for sleep. I personally know that.
Yeah.
I rarely use it, but when I do, I sleep well. In fact, I don't even know why. If I could just find something that would make me sleepy and not high, and I know that Hustler's out there. I know Hustler and Bobby Awad personally. Hustler's probably going to say, there's some CBD stuff you can take.
There is. I have some.
I'll have to try that. Because if I didn't get, if it wasn't hallucinogenic, what's not the word. If it wasn't psychotropic, it didn't do something to me, I'd probably use it more often to go to sleep because it is a wonderful sleep aid. Now, we're not putting an ad out there for you, but Skyla, you use it for stress and what else? Sleeping?
And sleep, and then just makes me feel better. But I don't like to smoke during the day.
No.
Because when I'm high, I like to chill. I don't want to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I'm not a
It's
medical
not.
doctor, neither is Skyla, so we can't tell you whether it would help you sleeping. I'd consult your physician.
But like stress related, that would be like being the assistant to the executive chairman.
But it is an analgesic. It is an analgesic, and it does help with pain relief, right?
It does. It's anti-inflammatory as well,
Yeah,
so it helps your
anti-inflammatory.
muscles and joints.
So,
Yeah.
Skyla, you like the fact that Nevada is a legal state for recreation and for medical.
Yes, I do have to get my med card here though, because I had it in California, but since I'm not 21 yet, I have to renew it here in Nevada.
Oh, they let you do it here before you're 21?
Yeah, you just have to get a doctor's note,
Got it.
basically. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Hey, you told me a story about someone using cannabis here, had surgery or something, and went over to the. Can you tell that story?
Oh yeah, well that was Roland.
Oh, was it Roland?
We need to get him on.
That's
Show.
we'll try to cover that story.
So yeah,
Because he was actually arrested in Dubai, right?
yeah, because he had trace elements of marijuana in his.
Well, he
system.
had a problem with like his appendix or something,
Right.
right? He had to have emergency surgery, and in Dubai they checked his blood, they found marijuana, and they put him in jail,
literally put him in jail.
even though he had smoked it in the United States.
And then they were treating him miserably in prison. They weren't giving him food or
So
water.
he had it in the United States where it was legal. He flew to Dubai, got sick. They discovered it in his blood. They consider it to be in your blood. Now, I want to be breaking news here. In your blood, they think that in Dubai, it's possession.
Possession.
Now, we got to look into this because that means if you smoke in the United States where it's legal and you fly to Dubai and they find it in your blood, not on you, but in your circulatory system, you could spend a couple years in jail there. And they don't have the same rights in Dubai as they do here.
Looks
And
like
now
I'm
they're
not going to
awaiting trial.
Dubai.
What?
Looks like I'm not going to Dubai.
Yeah, because if they checked your
anytime
hair, it'd be like every inch
would.
of your hair would be marijuana,
Say
right?
goodbye to Dubai. For
It's
you.
in there.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, they're facing 3
Is
years.
this why we're looking at TLRY? Because the TLRY has been nothing but a loser.
Yeah, look at it. It's,
Is it?
Let's go. Can we go back it again? Yeah. Let me just give you my thesis. I've already told you this on marijuana stocks. They're all going to zero. Every marijuana stock is going to zero. In my opinion, zero. There'll be 3 or 4 players that are institutionalized, that are large, big marijuana producers and sellers of it. Like Philip Morris was for cigarettes. Anheuser-Busch has been for beer. This is going to be commoditized. Zero.
what
Sorry
if
about that.
What if a couple of them get nationalized? Could that ever happen?
I don't know.
Under the healthcare plan of this current administration.
Possibly. You never know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I know all those people that Todd Ault said it's going to zero. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Well, there's so many benefits. They use it in the medical field as well, like for people with seizures and stuff like that.
I'm
It
looking at a
gives that
company
to
right
them.
now, Skyla.
Like-
Skyla, right
No,
now.
not this specific company.
No, I'm looking at a company right now that makes a product for glaucoma out of marijuana, and I'm looking strongly at investing it right now. Just looking at it, okay? I'm aware that's a different story. These companies that are public that are making and owning dispensaries and stuff like that, they're not going to be able to play with the big boys. The big boys are going to crush them, and it happens all the time. Skyla, in the 1930s and 40s and 50s, there were 50 or 60 car manufacturers. We got down to 3. Now we have Tesla, which really kind of 4, and then Volkswagen. There's really not that many car manufacturers relative to how many we had before. Remember how many internet service providers we used to have?
Netscape.
Ever heard of AOL? Anyone?
yeah.
America Online? I mean, these things go away. What about Yahoo? I use Yahoo Finance. I don't know what else I use Yahoo for. Who's Yahoo? I mean, I don't even. So you use them? Everyone uses Google.
I use DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, but you do it for you don't want anyone to know what you're doing.
No, I just don't.
Where can I buy more bullets?
I use DuckDuckGo for many reasons.
DuckDuckGo. Got it. Hey, Jason, anything else you want to cover on that agenda? Because we have 6 minutes left.
For the stonks, no, just looking forward to Wednesday's Coinbase. Wednesday POWW, they have a presentation. So that's going to be interesting. I've registered for that. I'll be listening into that. The Emerging Growth Conference. So the CEO will be presenting there. I want to see what happens with crypto overnight. I want to take a look and see what happens with some of these biotechs. I don't know what's going on. The biotechs seem to be cold now. So I'll keep an eye on those. Also, Uber, they actually posted record gross bookings for March, and they also mentioned that they would be interested in doing logistics and delivering cannabis where cannabis is legal. So that's kind of interesting.
Darren, less bugs in Vegas, than Florida. Absolutely
That's very
true.
true.
Ravi, why not trade on PayPal? Much safer to trade crypto. Interesting.
Good idea.
Thoughts on CRBP? We got to look at that. McSorley says, well, let's just call her Madison. I love the humidity. It's great for my skin. Helps me breathe either. Drug tester. Ha ha. He wants me to drug test you.
I know.
We already know he has drugs. She has drugs. Eat, sleep, and trade. Absolutely, for sure. CBD gummies works for me. Ravi, never use any meds, guys. They slow down poison. I don't want to get you. Roland, I eat vitamin gummies. Call it a day.
Oh, I use Brave browser too. They're the third.
Oh,
Yep.
I've used Brave. Yeah.
Yeah.
This person, Dariver, I don't know how to say his name.
Devere, maybe.
Says you sound smart.
Devere Shalom.
Devere Shalom. Check out CATV. They're scooping up growing operations all around Florida. That's an OTC play.
Ah.
We're not recommending that. We'd never recommend OTC stocks. If you guys aren't using Brave browser, now is the time to.
No, it's good. I
Brave
use Brave browser on iOS. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Try it out.
I would tell you, one of the things that I'll give you a 1 minute commentary. I'm 51 years old. I've been trading for 32 years, investing, investment banking, private equity, venture capital. I've done tons of things stupid. I've made lots of different mistakes. But I learn something new every single day. I've never heard of Brave browser.
I have it right here on my computer.
Every single day, I learn something new. Every single day.
Me too.
Dude, every day.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
What's this, Todd? Thinking of selling all small cap and buying large cap. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
What's your
You
suggestion?
want to sell all small
they
cap?
ask?
Yeah, he's looking at it.
You know, we happen to own all the things that are in small cap.
Except the crypto. I want to keep those
Yeah.
for sure. That's
Yeah,
most of
I'm
them,
not
actually.
selling all the small cap stocks.
We own a
I
lot of small
specialize
caps.
in small cap activism. I'm not selling them.
That's different.
Of course.
I know what he's saying.
Sure.
So
Thinking of swapping out of them, huh?
he's talking about day swing trades, which not the activism, not the as far as the crypto goes.
All we're talking about this week is Coinbase. Coinbase is the IPO is happening Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Is it actually going to be trading Wednesday? It's a direct listing.
Yeah, it'd probably pop off at about, if I had to guess, 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's just my opinion.
Right. And you expected price to open at?
Geez, I don't know about that. That's going to be tough. I would say 75, I think. I think it's going to go to 150. That's just my opinion.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Should Skyla buy Coinbase? It's gonna be priced pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think about that. You got to understand it's a direct listing. It's not an IPO, so you're not going to get it on the initial price. It's not an IPO in the sense that it's priced by a bank and you get it from the bank at at 50 and it opens at 75. You make money. Your first purchase you're allowed to make is going to be where the market makers decide to open it up. It's an auction market, right?
Right.
What are your thoughts? It's going to be crazy, isn't it?
I think we need to try to get an entry into it.
I pay special close attention to Coinbase and be very careful where you bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my position is buy half of what you want right away,
I could get down with that.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
and then see where it goes from there.
This is my opinion, but I think it's a multi-day runner. That's just
It's probably a multi-day runner, but look at Bumble. Bumble's
Yep.
now pulled back from those highs.
Bumble stumbling.
Well, it's still a great stock. Well, no. The stock price is still wonderful for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But those people who bought it, didn't it go up to $74, $78?
Yeah.
But Bumble's like 58 today.
Yeah.
So you mean multi-day runner. We're talking about Coinbase in the sense of what it's going to do in the first initial few days.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, profit taking. That's just my opinion.
Right. So my concern would be like, Skyla, let's say you had 10 grand and you want to put it into Coinbase or even $1,000 on Coinbase. You could buy it and make 50% and boom, it's at 1,500. You could buy it and it could be down 30% because you overpaid on the initial price. There's going to be no way to know. Hey, it's April 12th. This is the 49th show of Risk On. We rambled on a little bit,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Are you okay with the rambling?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Did you cover the stocks you wanted to cover?
We did. We got everything that I wanted.
Did you?
Yeah, a couple of negatives, couple of positives. DGLY, that's something to watch.
It wasn't a good day for the market. Check out the loop, by the way. You guys got to go to CNBC and check out the loop that Elon Musk has built here, the Tesla loop here at the convention center.
Yeah, we're running out
Hey,
of time.
I understand. Can you pull it up real quick? Hey, Nick, can you pull the screen up real quick? I just want to show you guys. This is a fascinating story about this loop built here in Vegas. Really exciting stuff. Hey, for Brett and Nick and Josh. Skyla's first day. My partner Jason, Willie, all those guys. It's April 12th. Exciting times here. I think there's a lot of opportunity, but I'm still kind of negative, kind of drawing out on the market a little bit. But we'll see what happens. Coinbase, that could be maybe a temporary top in crypto or no?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Could be the top for a little bit.
Yes.
Hey, it's April 12th. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.